Hey everybody, JJ Wayne here, and I just wanted to tell you about these two episodes. About episode 21 and 22 and how they were recorded using the Mac laptop mic. It's a little problem I always have. After going through all of the pre-recording checklists, never did have a checklist. It's like, okay, is it plugged in? Is the mixer plugged in to the computer? You turn it on. You think the application will boot up and automatically turn over or switch over to the correct input format. See, that's a lot of jargon. But enough said. The episodes are listenable. They're good. They're decent episodes. I love the episodes, but I just wish they were recorded at better quality. So this is just a sample of the quality that we expect. And the two episodes, 21 and 22, are the episodes where, I just made a mistake. Like always, it's not like it's new to me. I've done it before. So, you guys just, hey, listen up. It's some good stuff, and we're going to, continue to work on our process and keep the episodes sounding how we want them to sound. We always strive for perfection, but, we're never perfect. No one is. But hey, thank you for listening and enjoy the show.
Burritos. We're talking with burritos. Burritos. We're talking with burritos. Burritos.
Alrighty, everyone. This is Talking with Burritos, the conversations about movies and other things that you want to have with your friends. I am Jerry JJ Wayne Graham, and I'm sitting here with
Christopher the Rupel.
Alright, guys, in today's episode, we're going to break down what? I'm going to give you a little quality check on the movie In the Heart of the Sea, and then we're going to do a little special thing that we like to do every now and then, but we haven't done it in like a long time. It's a little news segment that we like to call This, That, and the Other.
And now, a Talking with Burritos movie reaction.
I watched In the Heart of the Sea, but Christopher Rupel wasn't able to do it, so therefore I'm going to give you my little something about this movie.
Alright, how was it?
Let's see. Right now it's ranking, I think someone said last night it was at 64% on Rotten Tomatoes. And I think that's an accurate criticism of the movie or ranking thereof. One of the best things I wanted to just bring up about this movie that really stood out to me is just this one quote. It was a great quote.
It's gone down.
Oh shit, yeah.
Because
it opened. Oh yeah, it opened, yeah, to a wider audience. And that quote is, "The Pacific is more like a desert than it is ocean." And you really get a sense of that in this movie. However, whereas they talk about the vastness of the seas, you think like the world is 80% what?
Wait, weren't they on the Atlantic?
Pacific.
I thought they were supposed to be on the Atlantic.
They were, but they traveled around. They traveled towards the equator and back, and they went a far distance from what? Nantucket. Was that Boston or?
I think that's Boston.
Yeah, so that's where they originated from.
I mean, Massachusetts.
Yeah, they originated there, but then they just traveled that far because they were chasing this whale. Because they went to
go around Africa or what?
Something. They went to like Spain. They went to South America because that's where they
Spain's
were.
In Europe.
Was it Spain?
You're imagining things now.
No, whatever. Okay, they went somewhere where there were Spaniards.
They went to Portugal.
No, it wasn't Portugal. I can't remember. I can't remember where it was. South America. Was it South America?
Somewhere in South
Oh,
America.
wait, no. I think it was Spain, so it was Europe.
Yeah.
So they went to Europe, but then where they met with a person, with a fellow fisherman, a whaler, who told them about this school of whales, and that was closer towards the Ecuador and the equator. So they went there. That's where shit got real. And so basically this follows the story. This movie is based on the story that Moby Dick was based on. And you kind of get that sense with this movie, whereas it's like, okay, wouldn't Moby Dick would have been better to make, in my opinion? just because it just seemed like that, a story based on a story. And it had no significance, in my opinion.
Mhm.
Like, it didn't really need to be told. And I hate to say that, but I think I was telling people, I'm like, I think it lives better on the page because they weren't able, and I don't think they wanted to. I don't think they wanted to actually go in deeper and make it longer to show what actually happened on that ship and the animosity between the first mate, the first captain, the first mate, right?
First mate.
The first mate and captain, because there was some animosity there, and they set it up perfectly before the captain, who was basically born into this, and then you have the first mate who was born to do this whaling, to be on the sea. And so they had that, and this guy, he notices it, and then like even the guy's father, the captain's father, tells him that, your crew aren't your friends, and even though he noticed it, and as a captain, you notice like this seafarer, this first mate, your first mate, played by Chris Helmsworth, Hemsworth, whatever. He
What the hell?
And so he basically, he commands this ship basically, and the captain doesn't like that, and so he does some things that seems like contrived, and it's like, really. They really didn't the Hunt for Red October.
Mhm.
You see these people on the boat, and you see Denzel Washington and what is that old guy? Sean Connery going at it, and it's just you. Or was it Gene Hackman? Which one was the one with Gene Hackman? They were on boat too. But it was one of those movies where they were trapped on a submarine, and you can just tell the tension was just thick.
Black Sea.
But yet they could not establish that in this movie because they're just trying to move it on. It was only 2 hours. And I got a feeling that to actually get that emotion, they would have to have extended it and show more of their relationship on the boat. But yet it's like, dude, okay, we're gonna establish this shot, and then boom, all right, whales, to give us some whale. And in my opinion, it was beautiful, beautifully shot. They did well, and it just looked like, you think that budget for Star Wars was huge. This one looked like it was just a mammoth of a budget, and like, why? It didn't really necessarily need to be made. This kind of sucks. And then at times I was watching when it got real suspenseful. I'm like, dude, this is just Jaws. like really.
Well,
Even though Jaws is based on like Moby Dick,
yeah.
and then this movie was based on the story of the that boat, that ship, the sinking thereof, and it's just like, well, what? It's like a story being told of a story, and I'm like, okay, this is just Jaws, and I couldn't wrap my head around it. I just kept thinking Jaws. I'm like, I would have liked to just see Moby Dick. So I'm thinking their ranking of it right now, 50 something percent, is pretty accurate because it just seems like you want the best from Ron Howard because you love his movies. I love his movies. They're great, and it was beautiful. I think for the Oscars or whatever for award season, that it will get some accolades just for its technical
probably
advances.
From what
But
I've seen, it looks like it would be.
it looks good.
It looks for like a tech.
Yeah, it looks good. But then even some of the scenes with them on the boat out at sea for 70 something days or whatever, 76 days, however it was, I just couldn't help but harkening back to last year when I watched what's the guy with the boat? He got trapped.
Pie, but that was
Broken. Unbroken. Is it broken? Unbroken. When I saw that movie.
Wait, what's with movies and people being on boats coming out each year now?
Yeah, and so I was like, okay, I just watched this movie last year, and I just could not help it. I just could not really get into it. Some of the scenes when you see the whale, and basically this whale was just fucking with them, like Jaws was fucking with the crew, like. This whale was just after them, But then you have this understanding between man and nature, and it's like,
when you
okay.
say that, I'm just thinking like Chris Hemsworth's like, yeah, he'll fucking eat this shit up, and then like the whale comes out. That's like a really cheap looking whale.
The whale wasn't cheap looking though, but it was like, it's kind of like, all right, yeah. But the whale did some damage, and it was damn good. I was like, whoa, they did a good job on this whale. Yeah. And the whole 3D to reality, 2D interaction, it was pretty seamless. You really couldn't tell. Some scenes on the water, you're just like, oh, I can see where you guys tweak a little bit here and there, and try to make it seem real. They're not on an ocean. Come on, people. We see that they're in a studio on a boat.
What about the RO? What was the RO?
The sound was okay, but it really wasn't that great. You heard the echoing of the well, because at times where it was like dead silence, you had that sea silence where it's just waves, and it was like boom. But then you would hear the echoing of the well under sea. So that was pretty impressive because it was just like because then Hemsworth he heard it. Hemsworth, sorry, he heard it, but then it's like other people didn't, but yet you heard it, and so it's just like. It's just, whoa, and that was impressive because you heard it, but then the crew didn't hear it, but yeah, he did. It's just like whoa, and it's like you know what he's getting ready for. You know the whale was coming to mess up some things, and so that was impressive. But everything else, not really. The 3D, they had one scene underwater where it's just like 3D, and it was like intentional 3D, and it was so stupid. I'm like, okay, we know that you put that there for our viewing privilege so that we can say, oh, look, we watched this movie in 3D, but it looks like it was added later. And so you think, like, okay, when this movie... So I don't know why it took so long, because someone got word that, okay, maybe it wasn't that great, and so they extended it, they pushed it back twice, right? Was it... No, March, and then back to November.
Yeah.
And then,
To December.
Yeah, December. So... I don't know, man. I wanted to like it. I wanted to love it, but no, didn't. It just seemed very unnecessary of a film at this part of the year. It's like you should have just released it in March.
Yeah, it would have been better off then.
Yeah, because you think you're gonna garner some awards, think Chris is gonna get an Oscar. No, it's not gonna get any of that. They're gonna look over this film like it was yesterday's, like trash, in my opinion. But oh well. I wanted to love it, but I didn't. So that's been my quality check for this week. So you guys, we're gonna go to
This, That, and the Other.
Okay, who's gonna start out? Who's gonna start this one out?
I'll start one out.
Go ahead,
This
bro.
will make you excited.
Okay.
So they're making the Dark Tower movie. You know that, right?
Oh, really? With Stephen King's novels, right?
Yeah.
Oh, have you read those?
I have not. I wanted to.
Me neither. I want to as well.
But guess who's poised to star in it?
Okay, let me think. Idris Elba.
Yeah.
Oh, you just
right there.
Oh, really?
Right there.
I wish I knew the novels because then it would have been kind of cool to put the face to the character. But I oh no, it's something about your look. You looked at me. I'm like, oh, it has to be Idris because give Idris his just dues, please. Really?
Yep.
So, what? Like, does it say anything about this character in book or the synopsis? So, because I really don't know much about that series. I know is it like based on kind of gunslinger days?
It's a bunch of different stories in like different universes.
Yeah, it's sort of fantasy, right?
Yeah.
It's like Stephen King's attempt at fantasy,
Mm-hmm.
but yet it went on for a long time, and they have a comic book series on it too. So you have several references to actually go to for this to get some knowledge upon these characters before you actually go in and watch the movies. Yeah, I think when I had Audible.com, I downloaded the books because they had they have everything on there. But I actually downloaded some of the books for the stories, so I wanted to check those out. I think I had the first two because you get one free a month or something. So I was just like, I had like a whole bunch like accumulated because it was like one of those things where you paid. It was there and it came out of your account every month. I was like, I'm not downloading anything. I can't even finish the one book that I had. And so it just sat there. And then I was like, oh crap, I need to use all my credits. So I just started buying things.
Yeah.
So that's exciting.
It is exciting.
Yeah. I like to see him in some
I
armor or
guess
something. Or if he's in a duster, like I think he is.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking.
Oh, that would be so fresh, man.
That would be, man.
Idris, I still want him as a black Batman, but we'll see. Maybe in due time, like Batman Dark. Batman After Dark.
That doesn't really work. Because Batman already works during the dark.
The dark of the Dark Knight. The darkest of Dark Knights.
Just stop.
Okay. Okay, alright.
Darkest of Dark Knights.
Okay, you guys. For my... Okay, check this out, you guys. I got this one. Alright, read this. I'm gonna read this. I'm just gonna read this from the USA Today that I read. Okay. Police report: South Carolina stripper beats man who pointed out her muffin top. So apparently, check this out. It's a South Carolina bar called
The muffin top?
it's fancy, bro.
No?
Derrieres. Alright, so we set the scene there in Derrieres on a Friday night. You got the music banging. It's like Two Live Crew is playing on the radio on the music system.
I don't know any Two Live Crew.
Pop that pussy, pop that pussy, baby. No, so maybe she or
isn't there something about a tushy there somewhere too?
shake what your mama gave ya, shake what your mama gave
Two
ya.
Live Crew suck. I don't know what it is. So.
Alright, don't tell that to my wife. She loves them. Okay, so then the guy apparently is
Does
just
she
like
them ironically or unironically?
what?
Two Live Crew.
Who? No, she loves them. She loves the Two Live Crew, man. Seriously. And so apparently he says to this lady who's dancing for him or dancing on the stage, like, huh? What is it? Go to the gym and lose some weight.
Wow.
So I know we don't have a picture of this guy or the lady, but first thing that came to mind when I read this, I was thinking, beggars can't be choosers when you're in a strip club called Derrieres, bruh. Like, I'm pretty sure in South Carolina, I'm pretty sure it's not one of your fanciest joints.
Probably not.
It's like one of those off the road type joints, you know, and you drive by, it's like, oh, look, Derrieres. I wonder what that's about. It's the gentleman's club. I'm like, oh, okay. But it's just like, it looks like a strip mall. It was located in a part of a strip mall. It just has some lights. Got some shady dudes hanging outside. And so, bro, thinking like, oh, I'm in like this, like really, I'm like in LA strip clubs. He's too fancy for these dudes, for these ladies. Like, so she basically beats the shit out of his ass. And the cops, not the cops, but the bouncers bounce his ass up out of there. And then, you know, police were called. I think he called the police because he believes he was accosted. And so they arrive on scene to a guy who was basically, 3-4 times drunk over the limit.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if he really meant that, but I think he really did. And what does he say? Oh, shit. He was drunk and related, and his intoxication level was at an 11 out of 10.
Jesus.
Damn. When asked if he could identify the woman who allegedly hit him, he said it was a white female, about 115 to 120 pounds, had long black hair and a muffin top. Yeomans, I think that's what his name, said the stripper was annoying him and that she kept trying to talk to him and he was tired of it. What do you think when you're doing?
You're at a strip club.
Yeah,
that's their job.
She wants money. But 115 to 120 pounds, what was she, like 3'5"?
Yeah, right.
Because if she's like anything above 5 foot or something, that's still a decent.
Yeah, there's no muffin top to be.
You're still pretty small, in my opinion, unless you, I don't know, has some excess skin or something. But that's a pretty, you know, because that's pretty small in my opinion. So I don't know. Maybe he was just, you know, 10 eggnogs to the wind. But yeah, that just seemed weird.
That's pretty fucking drunk.
Yeah, that's pretty damn drunk. So I don't think we could take his word for it. So maybe she was actually just a very attractive woman. He was just too damn drunk to notice.
Maybe he's just a dick.
That too.
You know, most people who go to strip clubs tend to be dicks.
But why? You can't do. You're basically asking them for some type of interaction.
What's that humming?
Oh, it's that freeze over there.
Oh, okay.
But you're basically asking them for some type of interaction, some type of female touch. I don't know. Feeling. So beggars can't be choosers.
They really can't.
When you're in a strip club, unless you dropping $100 bills. Now, if you making it right up in this bitch, then you can drop $100 bills and you can have your selection of the finest ladies. And so, what was it like? So I wonder, was it lunchtime? Was he there early?
Go to Terriers during the lunch.
Was he there early?
Lunchtime rush.
Because I hear...
A selection of great food like buffalo wings and coleslaw.
Choo, 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 choo.
See our pretty ladies like Rosebud, the black-haired fiend.
How you doing?
And, light bulb changer.
That was like a light bulb. Choo, choo, choo.
Our staff is ready to please you no matter what time it is.
We are here
especially at lunch.
for you. Go get one of our delicious steaks and hamburgers. And muffins.
That are overly salted. So you'll want to buy more booze.
With sweat.
And tit milk.
Gross. Hey, White Russians. Okay. Alright, you gotta know.
That White Russian got me.
Do you have another one?
I got like two more.
Go ahead.
Okay, Muhammad Ali asked how tall Donald Trump was. So he would know how far back to stand back when he punches him out.
Oh, snap.
Because of his comments on Muslims.
I don't want to talk shit about Muhammad Ali.
No, that's cool. Muhammad Ali's being cool. Because he wants to punch out Donald Trump. What?
No, because if I say something, it's going to be insensitive.
You can say it and cut it.
I can't do it.
He can't get out of his wheelchair?
I can't do it.
Because that's what my brother said.
I can't do it. I'm sorry, out of respect for Muhammad Ali, I can't say what I have to say.
Mute it. Just mute it.
He can't even brush his teeth. It's fucked up, man. But I've seen him. I've seen Muhammad Ali. It ain't right, you know. It's taking its toll on him. You know, as that disease will do, or that condition will do to a man. So with him talking shit like that, I would hope that, I would think maybe he has a fortitude to do so. And he's just like, in his mind, he's just like, you know what? I got this one last hit, and I'm going to do this to this motherfucker right here. I'm going to knock his ass out. So it's like, I'm just going to save all my energy for that one moment I come face to face with Trump, and I'm just going to floor his ass. I would hope that that's the thing.
Yeah.
But the last time I saw him, he wasn't in the best shape to do that, to be talking shit.
He still really isn't.
And I know he's Donald Trump, but he might have a leg up on Muhammad Ali at this point. Now, if Layla Ali was like standing behind him, because then maybe she could just like coyly just like reach over and like pow, pop Donald Trump in the face and knock him out. I can believe that. Yeah. But I'm not really, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Muhammad Ali. I love you. I love for what you did. You're a fucking great fighter way back in the way, but you even said that if you can't back the shit up, then don't talk to shit. I'm just saying. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you're fucking training right now and shit. You're in the background. You're in the cut like Red Rocky. You got Stallone over there. It's like dun, 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 dun. And you're freaking like hitting the heavy bag real quick. Like one hit. I'm gonna knock him out. One hit a quitter on Donald Trump. Please, one hit a quitter. But that's me. I don't want to be insulting and sensitive to anyone with that condition. But dude, you shouldn't talk shit like that, bro. Because Donald Trump could probably knock your ass out right now. Just say, I'm not insensitive though, and it took me a lot to say it. So F you. Oh, dude. All right, I got another one. I got a few because man, I was like, I was gonna talk about everything. Okay, guy. Okay, here we go. All right, here's some weird news. I get this stuff from like this is.
It's him looking at you right now.
Oh shit.
He's
That's
pissed.
fucking evil. Yeah, he ain't pissed. He's like, goddamn, why'd you make that comment? Like, he can probably knock me out right now. I'm too tired. Just trying to fight back. All right, man. I got this. This is kind of sad because it ends horribly, but it's kind of funny at the same time because I'm laughing at the situation, not the guy and the death thereof of 22-year-old Riggins. I'm just gonna say his last name. Who? He's a burglar. This dude was like a burglar. He was like in a house trying to rob somebody or something.
Oh,
and so
I think I know what
he's trying to escape.
Yeah.
And he jumps in a lake.
I was actually going to say this one, but I'm like, I got a feeling Jerry's going to talk about it.
Jumps in the lake and tell him what happened, Chris. Tell him what happened.
He gets gobbled up.
Oh, yes. He got gobbled up by what? What?
An alligator.
An alligator. An alligator. That's a man gator.
Yeah.
Basically, he's a man-eating gator. Alligator. Put that in your freaking Wikipedia. Alligator eats
Put that
man
on your dictionary.
who jumps into a damn lake. Now, I know punishment. I can understand. I wouldn't like this to happen to a burglar because it basically most likely is just petty burglary.
Yeah.
But like if he was like a serial killer rapist person, I'm all for it. I'm like, you died because you're stupid and you would kill people. And this alligator was just like, hey, okay, justice due. The cops just like rolled up on the scene like, oh shit, okay. Saves us some money. Hey, saved you your tax dollars. But this guy,
But they just recruited
22 years old, most likely didn't hurt anybody, just happens to be in the wrong damn place with a damn gator who was hungry and saw an opportunity to gobble on his ass. That was unfortunate, but kind of funny because just the predicament thereof. It's the situation that I'm laughing at here. Like, dude, you're thinking, oh shit. Ooh. You just allude the cops. Cops are standing over the lake like, oh, where did he go, mate? What? I don't know where it was.
It wasn't.
Was it in Florida?
It was in America somewhere.
Okay. Maybe he's an Australian cop. Where did he go, mate? Fucking lethal weapon, bitch. It's like Riggs and...
That's a fucking movie.
It's Riggs and Murtaugh.
Apparently.
Hey,
Apparently.
hey, Riggs. Hey, Riggs, where'd he go? Oh, no, Murtaugh. I think he jumped in this lake. Huh. You mean that alligator infested lake?
Here, I'm gonna quote Harrison Ford. It's a movie. It's not real. But apparently you can't tell the difference, Mr. Trump. Because he said that about Donald
Oh,
Trump.
yeah, he did, yeah. Oh, whatever. Harrison Ford. Oh, okay. All right, next one. What do you got, Rupel?
Alligator ate man. That same alligator, he's now a cop. No. My next one. No, the Atheist Association. They put up a billboard. I don't remember where they put up the billboard, but the billboard says go ahead and skip church. Just be good for goodness sake, and it has Santa going like that, waving his finger at you.
I don't get it. I've heard to be good for goodness sake. Oh, Santa? And so it's mean go to church?
No, it says don't go to church. You can skip church. Skip
why?
church because they're atheists.
Oh, because they're atheists. I missed the key point. Oh, is that a church? Atheist church?
How can they have a church if they...
Exactly. Oh, it's just an atheist billboard.
It's an atheist association.
Oh, church.
Association.
I think they have a church.
I think it's
So let's examine the whole atheist church. Okay,
There is no church
if you had no,
It's called a building. Then.
it's possible.
It's called a building.
The atheist building.
There, you have
Can you technically call it a church though? We can get tax write-offs for everything, so you can basically say you're an atheist church. So what do you do?
They're paying their taxes because
What would you do? What would you do if you went to an atheist church? Hypothetically, Chris. Okay, humor me, Chris. Okay,
Okay,
I'm trying to do the humor me. Just like the two cops, Murtaugh and Riggs, stumbling upon a lake that they believe a burglar had jumped into. That's infested with alligators. That means man-eating gators, people. Alligators, look it up, coin it, put it in a damn Western dictionary. Okay. But what would you do? What do you think? Basically, watch TV? Do you think they would convene to talk about how much they don't like other people, religious people who actually believe in God?
Here's your billboard. Here's your billboard.
Do you think... No, Chris, you're not entertaining me. Chris, entertain my hypothetical setup.
Your hypothetical setup is retarded.
No, it's not.
Okay, fine. It's
Because think about it.
Oh, it's in
So
North
what is-
Carolina.
It's a church.
It's in North Carolina.
I think nowadays it's a church. But what if they have a church?
Rolex. They can't have a church.
Don't make me have
They
to-
a church.
Chris, what if they have a church?
It's called a building.
What would you do in an atheist church?
It's called a building.
What would you do in an atheist church? I'm just saying.
No church, though.
So they don't celebrate Christmas?
No, they can celebrate Christmas.
Oh, I don't get that. Christmas is a religious holiday.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's Santa.
Technically, it was founded on the basis of Jesus' death.
By paganistic
Exactly.
roots.
It's been bastardized, but yet it was still rooted.
Actually, Christmas was based on the Roman holiday, not based around fucking...
The Roman holiday of what?
The Roman holiday of shut the fuck up.
I'm just asking you, man. Of Jesus' death.
Okay, Google. This birth.
Sorry.
This birth. Okay, Google. The origin of Christmas.
Oh, fuck this. This ain't no damn infomercial. This ain't no commercial for Google. What the hell, man? You Google it on the podcast? They ain't paying you, bro.
I'm just letting it, what's it called?
Google.
What you said. What
Atheist church. Google that shit.
Atheist church.
Fun times with Google.
Nope. Hey, there's a Huffington Post.
Ooh.
From September 28th.
I love the host of this year.
I'm looking. It's from last year.
What'd they say?
Wait, no, last
Just
year.
read
October 1st.
The thesis sentence, the first paragraph.
The number of so-called atheist churches.
Boom! There you go. They do exist.
More than
Chris.
doubled this past
Now,
weekend.
you must address the question. What do you do in an atheist church, sir?
You wave your hands like you don't care.
Play that video. I want to know what the hell they're waving their hands to. Waving their hair like they just don't care. Better be OPP.
Isn't that?
Gosh damn it. Fuck this. You're not entertaining me with my atheist church. Is it Two Live Crew? Is it called Derriere?
Today, the Sunday Assembly, or as it's better known, the Atheist Church,
Atheist
is launching
Church.
35 new services in cities across the world. There's ones in New Zealand, Hungary, France, the UK, and 16 here in the US. So I'm here at the one in Strongsville, Ohio, just outside Cleveland, and I'm going to see what it's all about.
Oh, there's a lot of old people.
It's like a hippie church.
So they're gonna play Simon Garfunkel?
Maybe. Is that Simon and Garfunkel?
No.
Oh.
It's two people on guitars.
Oh, good lord.
What's your background? Were you raised in a religious family? Did you go...
Cut that shit up. That's not entertaining me. I'm buying... No, it's good.
There's a black person there. You can calm down.
all sorts of things that are anti-human. So this brings the best and leaves the worst out. What is your background then? Were you raised with a sort of religious aspect or anything like that?
I was raised like...
Okay. Now I'm just gonna have to go on freaking way. And now don't get me started about this shit. Okay, you have an atheist church. Why would I want to go to an atheist church if I don't want to go to a regular church? So basically they're worshiping something. So they're worshiping something that's invisible and not there.
I don't think they're worshipping anything.
What the fuck
If
are they
you
doing
let me
then?
watch my video-
They're worshiping the idea thereof worshiping. Like, what the hell? Why would
If
you
you let me watch
why
the
would-
video, I would know.
Why the hell would I want to go to an atheist church that's not that? Why would I want to go to an atheist church?
What would you do at the atheist church?
I would watch television. I would show clips of real churches, so we can get mad and talk about them.
I don't think they get mad about that. They're trying to spread the word.
I would spread the word of disbelief.
I think they're trying to be not douchebags about it.
I'm not saying everyone. No, I'm thinking you're entitled to believing. But yet, a lot of those people, if I don't want to go to church, why the fuck would I want to go to your church? Why the fuck would I want to go to atheist church? I see an atheist church as being like in somebody's basement. Like some dude that's with a British accent apparently, with a bowl cut and short sleeve shirt. God damn it. And a beard.
Atheist church.
Oh, so a hippie. Oh no. So what is he? What is he? Fucking hipster. But no, why the fuck would I? Don't get me started on atheist church.
You tried to get me to talk about going to
God
atheist
damn
church.
it.
Now I'm trying to
So
get you
fucking
to talk about.
stupid. Because I don't believe it. It's not. You can't do it. You just can't do it, sir. You wouldn't.
What was I?
You
trying to
avoid
say?
church to go. You basically you turned off by the church.
I think what they're doing is just a community thing to help be together and stuff. I think that's the whole concept of it.
Okay, then
Sense
where?
of community.
So it's just like you said. So then it's just a room.
Yeah.
So it's just a community. It's a community. What do you call those things?
Community center.
Yeah, community center basically. So why don't they just say the Atheist Community Center? The atheists get together.
Yeah.
On Sundays. What day do they meet?
They
What day would you meet on an atheist?
Monday.
I'll say Friday.
Ooh, Friday sounds pretty good.
Right? Wouldn't it be a Friday? Just because it's like a fun day.
Yeah.
So atheist church, I think it's like a fun day. I think you just go to atheist church and have fun. Maybe we go to a movie.
Simon and Garfunkel.
Maybe we play some Simon and Garfunkel and smoke hookahs in the back.
Ew, I don't like hookahs.
I don't care. We don't care. You don't have to. You can play pool.
Okay, I can play pool.
Play some basketball. You know, for the sports related atheists.
Yeah.
Or watch a good movie. And
Watch
a movie and totally just talk shit. Like, oh, look at that dude on that cross. I don't believe in that, so it's funny. But no. I think if you're atheist, you should just slander everybody. Like, fuck it. Like, I'm an atheist. I don't care. I have no qualms. Okay. All right, now. Next news story, you guys. We got a freaking squirrel that's absolutely nuts. That's what it reads. Absolutely nuts. Residents warned after squirrel attacks 8. No, check this out. This motherfucking squirrel is resilient. He's resilient. First, he attacks a dude in his yard. He's like, arr. No, basically, he first attacks a man. I think a lady who was out in her garden or something like that. This little squirrel, it's in California, right?
Yeah.
And he's out there, I think they're just gardening. Wait, no, the first incident, God damn it, what was the first incident? This damn vicious squirrel. The first incident, I think a man was like walking by a tree or something like that, or he's hanging out in the park, and this squirrel just runs up on him and just attacks him. And he's like running all around them, climbing on him, and it's just scratching the shit out of him. And then he loses a capture. He just bolts. He's out. You know what I'm saying? But then, check this out. This is what impresses me about this squirrel.
I like the picture.
Right? He looks so menacing, but he's so damn cute. Look at him. So freaking adorable. A large gray animal. How fucking large is this squirrel?
5 pounds.
No, this guy was working on his garage. The first incident. He was inside his home, 78-year-old. So I think this little dude preys on old people, but not really. So he attacks this guy in his
Where's the alligator when we need him?
Alligator comes in, attacks the squirrel.
Yeah.
Oh, vicious fight off right there, boy. Oh, that'd be dope.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to see that fight. I just saw another video of a croc eating another croc. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then I saw this shark who was choking on a sea lion and died. That was kind of messed up too.
That's kind of sad.
But 78-year-old Richard Williams could be black dude, but his wife just heard him screaming like a little bitch. Right? It's like, squirrels! Or a large animal. He probably didn't say it. So in that sense, I'll be like, your wife comes in, what's wrong, honey? I just got attacked by a vicious raccoon.
Oh, yeah, he's working in the garage. He could have, done something wrong there. Hood could have fallen on him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Even anything.
No, but he had all kinds of weird scratches on him, though. How do you explain that? Vicious raccoon. I think raccoons are known for their bad behavior. Not really squirrels, because squirrels, as noted in this article, are basically scared of humans.
Yeah, they're very
But
scared.
they said this one, this dude is out for, he's like the whale. He's like Moby Dick. He's like this whale in the heart of the sea who just like hates humans.
Gray squirrel, holy grail.
Yeah. He's just badass. He's like, okay, he just has a vengeance. What would happen? Okay, I'm going to tell you something now, then we're going to go to the history of this squirrel. Okay, and so now,
what if some history?
Yeah, it does.
Oh,
watch this. There's evidence. The squirrel actually he was inside a school.
Oh, shit.
And that's an elementary school where he attacked a pupil. And then, like in the lady, he attacked the teacher, right? He was attacking this teacher. Well, I don't know what they were doing, but I don't know if they were making love or something in a janitorial closet. I don't know. But they just said he attacked the teacher. Okay, he attacked this teacher. He's like scratching him up and stuff. And so this lady comes up. What does that squirrel do? You think he just ran off, right?
Yeah.
Nope. No. That squirrel attacks the lady too.
Oh,
it's like, I get what? Basically, he fucked this lady up. And so then, what does he do? Scamper off and just runs away. Now, another attack. This old dude is just in his garden, in his own yard, minding his own business. The squirrel drops on him. What does he start doing? Attacking him. Just starts attacking him. So what's this old lady do? Runs out and tries to see what happened. And she sees this large rodent because they are rodents,
Yeah,
technically,
they are.
attacking this old man. So now, I want to know. I think this
Is it the
this
same-
squirrel is hood rich, man.
is it
I don't know
the
what's.
same squirrel?
No, it's not the squirrel. They said in this picture, this squirrel is not implicated in the attacks. Like it was some kind of squirrel mugshot picture, but he looks so cute, right? He looks so cute, but look at those claws, look at those eyes, look so damn vicious. But no, so basically, yeah, they had the last dude had to be taken to a hospital.
Yeah.
Mr. Williams, yeah. But and so people are they're urging to stay calm. That this squirrel is is a unique one.
Mhm.
But what happened to this squirrel? Something happened to him, man.
Someone touched his nuts.
He had to. That was a good one. I like that. I had to go with Chris. Do that nugget in there. That was a good one.
I've been holding it in.
Oh, have you? He said,
I actually looked at that article too.
Oh, did you? Oh man, but something had to happen to this girl. He's traumatized by something where some human fucked him up. I think maybe they took his nuts, or maybe they just burned his home.
Maybe someone killed his parents right in front of him.
I think some kids.
Yeah.
I was taking some kids throwing rocks at him or something.
Put a fucking M80 inside the hole.
Oh, into the tree hole and just blew him up. And then you see this just like boom, 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 boom. And this girl's just like, no. And he was just sent off to go get some nuts to bring back because his parents like, you have to earn your living.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay. And he has this, because they store nuts for the winter. And so they send this little squirrel out. Let's call him Nutmeg. They send Nutmeg
Can
out.
we give him a better name?
No!
Can we call him
Charles.
I like Charles.
Okay.
Wait, isn't Charles the name of the guy in the article?
No, his name is. Maybe that's why he don't like the guy. He's like, that's my name, bitch. What the fuck? No, his name is Richard.
Okay, Richard.
Let's call him Charles.
I like Charles.
Let's call him Chuck.
Chuck. Chuck's a good name for a squirrel.
Chuck full of nuts.
Chuck full of nuts.
There we go.
Chuck
All right.
the nut.
Chuck the nut?
Chuck
No,
the
I
nut.
like Chuck full of nuts.
Chuck full of nuts works.
Okay.
I like it.
All right, so Chuck is sent out. That's his family given name. Because like cute name. Because Charles is like that's my dad's name. Well, his name is Chuck. So he's going out. He's like, oh, it's collecting nuts, and he just comes back to see these kids drop it at the moment that they drop the M80 in this M180, right?
Mm-hmm.
The M80.
I thought it was M80.
M80 into the tree, and so he's running, because he wants to try to save him. He's running, and it's like Die Hard, right? No, okay, maybe not, but he's like. It's like one of those scenes from the movies where he's running towards.
slow mo.
Yeah, it's gonna blow, and so then
Fucking
he's like,
operatic music.
he's
goes
running.
off.
Yeah. Over the rainbow. No, I was kidding, not that one. Okay.
That's not operatic.
So he's running,
This show.
and then he just reaches the tree, but he knows his family. They just look out at him. What they like? No, and he stops dead and just looks at them. They look down at him. His dad
He's
says,
right on the tree, and then it goes.
yeah, it just blows up. You
fire.
see his fiery thing. You got that slow motion blow away. Like, oh no. And so from then on, he's been looking for those two fucking kids.
He
And
wakes up.
one of them was Richard Williams.
Squirrels don't live that long.
Chuck does. Chuck hard with a vengeance.
He's getting vengeance on his grandpa.
Yes, he must avenge.
He trained every single generation of squirrels to get.
Yeah, there we go. Chuck trained everybody. He's got like 1 million squirrels.
Because M80s would have been legal when he was probably a kid.
So he's just been waiting for that one. Waiting. He's just sending out his squirrel grandchildren to go attack all of these
He's
other.
like Splinter training.
Yeah,
training
training the turtles.
Yeah, exactly.
He's
Just like that.
These are ninja squirrels. Okay.
Wait.
Uh-oh.
What if it's a turtle training the squirrels? A frog training the
That'd
squirrels
be
to attack
interesting.
them. And he's tired of.
That should
people
be some
showing-
other wildebeest. Okay, domestic beast. Okay, something that lives around suburban area.
Frogs?
Rabbit.
Nah, too big.
No, too big.
Not another rodent. It has to be something different.
Oh, okay.
About pigeon.
How about a snake? Remember the snake the albino snake that was loose?
Yeah.
Well, what would he teach him? He has no legs or arms or anything.
He can't really do much. I mean, but they did show us.
And Kung Fu
Kung Fu
Panda, he does. Yeah, he got some skills.
Cheat.
You know, he can coil up and hit people and stuff. Or it. Yeah.
It's Lucy
She.
Liu, so it's a girl.
Whatever. All right, you got any more?
I think I got one last one.
I got one more down.
I think I got one.
Okay, I got a few more, but I'm just gonna say one.
Actually, I'm out.
Okay, now we're going deep. We're going into freaking Ghost Town. Because I like being freaking myself out. I'm going to show you this picture, sir. Because I want you to see it first. Okay, this is called the Myrtle's Plantation. You guys can look it up. And basically in the Myrtle's Plantation, if you don't know what a plantation is, it's basically where white people own slaves. And then to do and hire them, or not, they didn't hire them. They just kept them. They owned them and made them do things around the house and pick cotton and all this stuff like this. This was in the Myrtle Beach, I would assume, because it's Myrtle Plantation. No, actually, it's in the Bayou in Louisiana. So this picture was taken on a field trip. This lady took a picture with the kid, and it's in the back. Christopher Rupert, I'm gonna show you this. Fucking creepy. Look at it, Christopher. Look in the window. Now, they're saying that this cannot be Photoshopped, as her dress extends the length of the window and even past the window. That this cannot be a Photoshopped picture.
Why are you showing me you inside your bathtub?
Oh, sorry. Just swipe over.
I see that.
Just swipe over. That's, you know what I'm saying. You ain't supposed to see that. That's my wife.
I don't know. My years of Photoshop, I could probably do that.
I was thinking too, but they said it's creepy, it looks like though. It's not physically possible with that. But in this, I will put it on the web. But okay, let's go. I'll put it on the website. But okay, then the story is, but it has a dope ass picture. Yeah, I mean, a story behind it. Okay, let's go to the plantation. Nestled and
turn off all the lights.
Okay, yeah, okay. Most of them are off. Okay, nestled on a hill, blossoming myrtle trees. I guess that's why you get the Myrtle Plantation and bushy alizés in St. Francisville, Louisiana. So if you're a ghost hunter, go there. Because apparently there's a lot of things going on there. This plantation dates back to 1776. And apparently there was this servant girl named Chloe, I believe. Let me look, sorry. Yeah, Chloe, a house servant in the 1980s, was having, 1800s, I'm sorry, was having an affair with one of the homeowners, you know, the owners of the home or whatever. She was having an affair with him. And so, but then it got to the point where he got kind of bored with her. He started, you know, sleeping around with someone else, Thomas Jefferson. So he got bored with this servant. So he started, I know George Jefferson. Moving on up.
And that makes me think of the Barbershop 3 trailer.
Was it in there?
No. What's it called? He gave a kid a George Jefferson haircut.
Oh, that's messed up.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that trailer. Okay, so he basically moves on up to another house servant. And so this one, Chloe.
You have to put it that way.
Because it is, man. You basically,
it's not scary.
You're moving on up. No. It gets scary. Just wait, man. And so she's like, oh snap, man. And so she's very berate. She's so beside herself. She doesn't want to let him go. And so he has 2 children, okay? Mm-hmm. And so she gets the idea, you know what? If I start poisoning these children, then he will need me more to take care of them, to care for his ill children, who are now ill because I poisoned them. And so what does she do?
Poisons them?
She started poisoning the kids. Now what do the kids do?
They die.
The kids die. And so the kids die, okay? And now, let me preface this now. Let me go back. This is apparently built over what?
A cemetery.
What kind of cemetery?
Pet cemetery.
Nope. Another one.
Indian burial ground.
Yup, an Indian burial ground. Okay. So this is basically reputedly built over an Indian burial ground. Fucking poltergeist. You know, like if you guys don't know, that's basically what was that's what creepy spirits inhabited their home was, you know, the spirits from from all the Indians who were massacred basically for the most part, and their land was taken over by the white man.
They moved the graves, but they didn't
move
too much? The bodies.
Yeah. So basically they built it over. So anything that's built over Indian burial ground, so if you're ever going to buy land anywhere in the South or North, anywhere, just look, you know what I'm saying, go into the history of it. Could be buried over Indian burial ground. What about that one house with that crazy man who gets anybody who lives there, the guy goes crazy and tries to kill his family. Amityville. Was that built over an Indian burial ground? It was built over something.
I thought it was just haunted.
Was it just something? No.
Wasn't it a well?
No.
I can't remember. I haven't seen Amityville in so long.
If y'all don't know, because it was the story of this man who basically went insane and killed his family, his 2 girls, his 2 children, and his wife in this one house. And so therefore, anybody else who lived in that house it was a story, right? It was based on a true story, but made into a creepy ass movie, and then just other creepy, weird, crazy movies. And the latest one with Ryan, the dude who played Green Hornet,
Seth Rogen.
Ryan something.
You said Green Hornet.
That
Seth Rogen.
Oh, I'm sorry. The fuck is it? No, the Green Bandit. No, the Green. What the hell is his name?
It's Ryan Reynolds.
With Ryan Reynolds with the Green Hornet with the Green Lantern. Green Lantern. God damn it! You just let me go with that. Gosh, freaking Chris. Chris ain't even gonna come in there and save her brother. He just let me go on and make an idiot of myself. God damn you, Chris.
Seth Rogen is killing the family. Oh, sorry.
That'd be so stupid and unbelievable. And so basically, she fed those kids pie laced with poison and served it to the Woodruff's daughters. Okay, and so they're dead. Okay, and so now the fellow slaves, they were like, oh snap, they got word of this, man. Like, oh, what the hell is she doing? She ruining our rep, man. We good slaves. We not the bad ones. And so they basically conspire against her, and they take her out one night, kind of like a witch hunt, and they hang her ass. Yeah, they hang her ass dead. So basically, they say like, I don't know who it is, because if Chloe was actually the person who's haunting the house in that picture, she looks rather young.
Yeah, she looks really
So I'm not putting it besides any of those plantation owners, because you hear stories, you can go back, they raped children. So some of them did. They just weren't beautiful. If you watch 12 Years a Slave, what the fuck? So, I'm about to do another, and don't get me started. I'm sorry, because I have to do it. Fucking China. Okay, so, but yeah, that's basically what it was. But that picture is creepy.
The picture's creepy.
Do you think
the story doesn't really add up too well for it?
No? Well, the little girls died. So basically, they said it's a little girl, but they said this house was haunted and mired by deaths over hundreds of years. Yeah. So it could be any spirit.
Could be.
You don't know who the fuck it is, basically. Because, I guess the way they put it inside the article. I know, right? But which one do you believe? Ask Chris, we gotta go. I don't know. We must go and stay. It's a B&B, dude.
Yeah, is it a bed and breakfast?
We need to go on vacation.
Is there a nice little...
Chris and Jerry on vacation. That would be dope. All that's all you hear is it's like, it's kind of raspy, kind of... It's like he's out of breath. No, a little bit more. Oh, okay. We're horrible. We can't replicate that, man. We can't do it. We can't mimic that. So, do you have anything else, sir?
I got nothing.
You got anything else you just want to talk about?
You
want to mention?
In Fallout 4, I got a flamer, which is a flamethrower.
Oh.
And it's a legendary one because I killed a legendary super mutant, and it does radiation damage.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's all he has?
That's all I got.
God damn it.
And an unlimited laser rifle.
What else do we got for the weekend, Chris? I mean, what else do we got for the people? I don't even know if it's going to release in the weekend. We got another one to release. Yeah, I'm out too. I just had all my news stories. I got some other ones, but I think I do. I think I have one other.
Seth Rogen in Amityville Horror 3.
Let's go. I still can't do it. Oh, I had some weird one. No, that was just a weird one. You don't want to do that. Oh, I got the donkey ones, but they are cool. I talked about the guy, the little kid in the tree. Kind of, sort of. Yeah. Oh, there's another thing. This is what. Don't get me started on this shit. Fucking stop with these damn stupid things that they try to make, like, viral. Have you heard of this? The whole fill a condom with water thing, shit, and then you drop it on people?
Yeah, that's just stupid.
It's not an ice bucket challenge. People, come on, you're not gonna... I guess it is viral, so it did go
it's
viral enough. And you know where it started?
What's it called?
It originated in Japan. Those creepy little dudes.
Are you sure?
That's what it said. This one article said.
Because I thought it was
originated
based around
in
what's it called?
Japan.
It was based around it's not too your penis is not too big for the condom. I thought that's what it was all based around.
Oh no, I just
read. That's what Snopes told me.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I just read that it was. Hey, how you doing? She's actually pretty cute. No, okay. But yeah, I don't get it. I just don't understand it, Chris. Why, Chris?
I don't know. Do I look like the youth of today?
And then some of them, because condoms aren't that pliable, right? So some of them, like, they won't even pop. Like, I don't know if you fill it up enough. They kind of just drop over your head.
Yep. And
I could just see somebody dropping over somebody's head and asphyxiating them. I don't know, because it just seems so silly. But why would you want to do that? The ice bucket, okay, they were doing that for a good cause, a charity. Yeah. But, and then even then I couldn't wrap my head around that, because I was like, why would I want to drop ice on my head? But, it's supposed to be for a good cause. But I don't get this, Chris. I don't get the condom tag. I don't get hashtag condom challenge. And some of it is kind of dangerous. I saw this one on this one article. This girl, she was just sitting there like hee, and our friend dropped it on her head and just busted her in her freaking nose. Yep. It's like, because it didn't break or anything. She just basically tagged her in the nose. She didn't break her nose or anything. It wasn't bleeding, but it just seemed like it hurt.
Shit's stupid.
It's like, have you ever been hit by like a water balloon that did not burst? But
I've been hit.
Yeah, but it's like in the head or something.
One, I got smacked right in the nose.
Ooh, that hurts, right?
It sucks.
Yeah, so you don't want to do that.
People like getting hit by a rock.
Don't do this. I don't understand it. If if you just want water on your head, just get in the shower.
Yeah.
And most of them are standing in showers to do this.
Yeah.
Staging the scene.
Let's go fill up a condom with water, Gary.
No.
Because your dick is
I wish
big
I
for
would.
the Magnum.
Yeah. I wish I was that stupid, but I'm not. I can't do it. I can't get behind that, dude.
Stupid.
I can't. So, you guys,
but
if we don't
kiddies, your dick is not too big. Put a fucking condom on.
Yeah. Yeah. Seriously, just put a condom on. Got too many damn babies out here.
Cap it before you tap it.
There you go.
that was from a lesbian science teacher I had.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. That teacher is dopeness. I love that teacher already. Okay, that's been Talking with Burritos. I'm Jerry, JJ Wayne Graham. I'm going to chop that Jerry tomorrow. Just say JJ Wayne Graham, because that's what I'm going for now. Go ahead, Chris.
Adam Christopher, the RuPaul.
Okay, you guys, if you guys want, hit us up on Twitter at Talking Burritos. Or you can go to our website, talkingwithburritos.com. You want to comment on this episode, just type in that same address and go /22. Okay? And, okay. This is going to show after. This is going to play after the fact. But in the last episode, Chris challenged me to a bet for $5. A meager $5. Because he said that I actually misreported the episode title, or the episode number. And I was convinced that I reported it appropriately, correctly. And he actually did. If we were actually better, I got $3, dude.
I don't want
take that. Okay, but he was right. I have a problem with that. That's why I didn't even say it at the beginning of this episode, because I'm not setting myself up for that again. I don't know why. I just have a problem with numbers apparently, and I loved math as a kid. Okay, you guys. Hey, that's been a good episode. That's
This, that, and the other.
We're gonna try to do that every now and then.
This, that, or another at the Atheist Church.
At the Atheist Church, It's basically just Chris and I in the laundry room. That's what I'm
we're in the Atheist Church.
Right here. We can say this is an Atheist church, you know what I'm saying? But I do believe in God, though, so I can't really say.
So, the agnostic church.
How about I just don't like church?
Church
is kind of cool, though. At times, some churches are cool.
You gotta go to a specific one.
Yeah, go find a church. If you are a churchgoer and you just don't like certain churches, just find the one that's right for you. They do have them, but
the ones my mom goes to appeal to the youth, and I'm like, wow, they're trying way too hard.
Oh, with the band.
Yeah.
With the band.
Oh,
remember
so many of
the band in the theaters?
Oh,
They used to do that.
yeah, I remember.
Yeah, you remember
My
that?
mom told
Yeah,
me.
they used to rent it out every Sunday. They just had these church band, this church come in there. And they used to just have their little their music. They used to play music and stuff.
Yeah.
It was very interesting, sir. That's all I have to say. Okay, you guys, that's been a wrap, but not a burrito.
Kisses.
Oh, good lord.
Atheist church.
I just still don't get it.
I don't get it
Why the
either.
fuck would I go to church if I'm atheist? I'm supposed to.
Well, like what's it called? Like in Ireland, they only go to church like for a sense of community. They don't really.
Yeah, well, that's what it's there for. Yeah. I like what the church does for the communities. You know, someone like really active in the communities and stuff. But